The city's dressing red tonight, but my room stays dim and quiet. Every window sells a feeling I can't afford to buy it. Your name still lives in my phone, like you never said goodbye. But February feels colder when you're not on my side. I thought love would show up, wrapped in something sweet, but it showed me how lonely two hearts can be. February, you left me here with love songs I can't play. Pink skies don't mean nothing when you walked away. Everyone's holding someone, I'm just holding time. February, you left me here, still calling you mine. I bought flowers for a moment that never came true. Watched them slowly lose their color. Like me loving you, your laugh still echoes softly in places we never went. Funny how I miss the future that never even began. I don't blame you for leaving, I just wish you knew how much of me stayed behind trying to love you. February, you left me here with a heart still set on you. Every card says forever, but forever didn't choose me to. I don't hate Valentine's Day, I just hate what it reminds. February, you left me here, still calling you mine. Maybe love isn't promised, maybe timing lies. Maybe I was just a chapter you didn't underline. If you ever feel lonely on some other night, just know someone loved you quietly. Right, February, you left me here when I needed you most. Every memory feels heavier than the love I almost wrote. If this month ever asks me what heartbreak feels like inside, I'll say February left me and took you with its goodbye. When March comes, I'll pretend I'm fine, pack this pain and fall in line. But February will always know you were mine, even for a moment. Every store is glowing red, every song sounds like regret. Couples laughing in the cold while I'm walking past them slow. Bought a card I'll never use, wrote a line then tore it through. Funny how the words I love you never found their way to you. I try to make this day feel normal, but the silence feels too loud. Every heart-shaped decoration feels like it's calling me out. It's a Valentine with no name, no one waiting at my door, no one texting come see me like they used to in my thoughts before. Everyone's holding roses, I'm just holding memories. It's a Valentine with no name, and it's heavier than it seems. Your photo still lives in my gallery, like you forgot to leave. I scroll past it accidentally, and it steals my breath from me. I remember how I planned it, every word I try to say, but love turned into distance. Before it reached that day, I thought time would make it easier, but time just made it clear. Some feelings don't disappear, they just learn to sit here. It's a Valentine with no name, no hand reaching out for mine, no soft voice saying stay close, no reason to dress up tonight. Everyone's sharing kisses under neon February lights. It's a Valentine with no name, and I'm losing every fight. Maybe I just loved alone, maybe you never knew. Maybe I built a story that never included two. If I could send one last message, I wouldn't ask you to stay. I'd just ask if you ever noticed I was loving you that way. It's a Valentine with no name, just a calendar page in red, just a quiet room reminding me of the words I never said. Everyone's celebrating while I'm learning how to breathe. It's a Valentine with no name, and it still remembers you and me. The night ends like it always does, streetlights fading into gray. Another Valentine passes, and you're still far away. %, battery, screen glowing blue. Nothing new, still nothing from you. I tell myself it's getting late, but hope refuses to behave. Your name sits silent at the top, I forgot how much you meant. Every sun makes my heart jump, every second feels unspent. I know you're probably sleeping fine and loving someone else tonight. Still I wait like something's all, like you might suddenly know. I'm still checking my phone, like you'll change your mind. Like all this silence is just taking time. I know it's unhealthy, I know I should stop, but love doesn't listen. I'm still checking my phone. I reread the last thing that you sent, trying to find what you meant. Was it goodbye or just a pause? Was it me or just a cause? I typed your name and closed the app like I don't care, like I'm strong, but my hands don't believe my heart, they keep proving me wrong. I tell my friends I'm doing okay, say I'm over it with a smile, but every night is the same, just me in this denial. I'm still checking my phone, like you change your mind. Like all this silence is just taking time. I know it's unhealthy, I know I should stop, but love doesn't listen. I'm still checking my phone. Maybe one day I'll delete your name, stop waiting for a sign. But tonight I'm stuck between letting go and one more try. If loving you means nothing, then why does it hurt this much? Why does the smallest vibration still feel like your touch? I'm still checking my phone, even though I know the truth. Some habits are just heartbeats that refuse to lose you. I'll say I'm good tomorrow, I'll be stronger alone, but tonight I'm still hoping. I'm still checking my phone. Screen fades, dark room stays loud, Silence screaming out, another night, same routine. Still checking, still you. I bought roses on the way home, didn't know where else to go. Held them like a promise, I was too scared to show. The cashier wished me good luck, like I had somewhere to be. I smiled like I believed him, even though it wasn't me. I practiced every sentence in my head 1,000 times, but courage left me standing on the wrong side of the line. These are roses I never gave, words I never said, love I carried quietly, now it's dying a red. If I had one moment over, I'd be braver instead. These are roses I never did, dried up on my dresser, petals falling like regret. Every time I pass them, I remember what I meant. You probably don't even know how close I came that night. Funny how almost loving you still ruins me inside. I don't blame you for not staying, you never knew the truth. I just wish I had the courage to let you see me too. These are roses I never gave, love I never showed. Every feeling stayed unspoken, now I carry it alone. If timing ever feels guilty, it should look at me instead. These are roses I never gave, still heavy in my hands. Maybe love is just a lesson, wrapped in something sweet, teaching us the cost of silence and the words we never speak. If you ever smell a rose on some other day, I hope it reminds you softly of what I couldn't say. These are roses I never gave, not your fault, not your blame, just a heart that waited too long and lost the game. If loving you was a mistake, I'd still do it all again. These are roses I never gave, and the love that never began. I throw them out, but still I swear the room smells like you everywhere. The clock says 12:01. February's finally here. Every couple's posting something. I just sit and stare. I keep my ringer turned up loud, like it still might ring, but silence answers faster than anything. I told myself I wouldn't care, told myself I'd be okay, but hope has a cruel way of staying. It's your silence on the 14th, louder than goodbye. Every second that you don't text feels like another lie. I didn't need a love letter, didn't need a sign, but It's your silence on the 14th, still breaks me every time. I watch the city through the glass, hearts painted on the street. Somewhere you're probably laughing, like this day means nothing to me. I almost send to hope your world, then erase it fast. I don't wanna be your ghost from your past. I wonder if you thought of me, even just a little bit, or if February passed you by like I never did. It's your silence on the 14th, louder than goodbye. Every second that you don't text feels like another lie. I didn't need a love letter, didn't need a sign, but your silence on the 14th still breaks me every time. Maybe your love is knowing when to let it end, when silence says the things we never meant. If you're happy, I won't interrupt. I learned to read the room, but tonight I'm allowed to miss you just a little too much. Your silence on the 14th, carved into my chest. Not hearing from you at all somehow hurts the best. I'll survive this lonely evening, I always do in time, but your silence on the 14th will always cross my mind. February moves along, the night turns into dawn. Your silence stays long after the 14th's gone. I thought you could read my mind, guess I gave you too much credit. I hid my heart behind I'm fine, call it being patient. You need words that sound kind, somehow we both lost it. I see it clear in hindsight, but back then I was careless. I waited for the perfect moment, like love had endless days. I didn't know silence could push you away. I should've loved you louder, said your name out loud, held you closer when you wondered if I cared at all. Now I replay every second, trying to figure out how I should've loved you louder before I lost you to the sound. You asked me if I felt the same, I joked instead of answering. I thought staying calm looked strong, didn't know it looked like leaving. You weren't asking for the moon, just something real to hold, but I gave you almost nothing and wondered why you let go. I missed the comfort for forever, thought you'd always stay. I didn't hear the warning and the words you didn't say. I should've loved you louder, let my fear break free. I was so afraid of losing you, I lost you quietly. Now your absence fills the room, when my courage should have been found. I should've loved you louder before I learned what silence sounds. If loving means risk, then I played it too safe. If hearts need honesty, I showed up too late. I hope someone tells you daily what I never did. should've loved you louder, not waited for a sign. You were standing right in front of me, asking to be mine. If regret had a volume, it would drown me out now. I should've loved you louder, but I whisper it somehow. If you ever hear this song, know I meant every song. I just wish you heard me before I learned how. The room is dark, the phone is face down, but I still check it anyway. Every shadow looks like movement, every noise says your name. The clock won't stop reminding me how long it's been since we spoke. Funny how the quiet hurts more than the words we never wrote. I tell myself to sleep it off like pain obeys the rules, but missing you is wide awake and I'm a fool. It's 3:17 without you, the loneliest kind of time, when memories don't ask permission, they just cross the line. I don't miss who we became, I miss who we were supposed to be. It's 3:17 without you, and you're still killing sleeping. I replay every late night call like it's happened again. Your laugh still lives inside my head like an uninvited friend. I wonder if you're sleeping fine or staring at the ceiling too. If nights remember everything, do they remember you? I thought time would slow the ache, I thought distance would help heal, but nighttime has a way of making everything feel real. It's 3:17 without you, every second sharp and slow. I reach for you out of habit, even though I know I don't need another goodbye. I've had more than I can take. It's 3:17 without you, and I'm still wide awake. Maybe one day this hour won't feel so cruel. Maybe I'll sleep through the night like I used to do. But tonight the past is louder than the present can be, and loving you still shows up uninvited in me. It's 3:17 without you, your name fades then returns. Healing's not a straight line, it just circles and burns. I'll learn to love the morning when it finally finds me, but it's 3:17 without you, and you're still here with me. The clock moves on, I stay the same. Another night, another name till you leave me. I don't check your page like I used to, don't flinch when I hear your name. I walk past the places we mattered and nothing feels the same. I thought healing would feel like fireworks, we're finally feeling free, but it's just waking up and missing less of you and me. I don't hate you, I don't love you, not the way I did before. I'm just somewhere in the middle, standing at the door. I'm somewhere between letting go and holding on too long. I don't cry, but I don't smile when your favorite song comes on. I'm not broken, not okay, just learning how to be somewhere between letting go and who you were to me. Your toothbrush isn't here anymore, but I still leave space, like my mind hasn't caught up the absence of your face. I talk about you differently now, like it happened years ago. But late at night I feel the truth, I just don't let it show. They say time does all the healing, I guess it's trying its best. But some wounds fade quietly instead of closing in the chest. I'm somewhere between letting go, missing you too much. I don't reach out, I don't pull away, I just forget the touch. I'm not moving backward, I'm not fully free. I'm somewhere between letting go and who you were to me. Maybe this is what healing looks like, not happy, not sad, just learning to live with the memories instead of wishing them back. If love is a season, then winter came through. Spring somewhere out there, just not with you. I'm somewhere between letting go and learning who I am without your name inside my phone or your heart in my hands. One day I'll stop looking back, like you might still be there. But I'm somewhere between letting go and finally learning to care. Not everything ends in heartbreak, some things just fade. I wrote you a message last night, didn't plan on hitting send. It started with how have you been, and ended with how we end. I erased it line by line, like we never even spoke. Funny how goodbye feels heavy when it's something you never wrote. I don't need forgiveness, I don't need your reply, I just need a moment to let this part of me die. This is a goodbye you'll never hear, words I'll never say. I'm folding up all memories and putting them away. You don't owe me anything, not love, not clarity. This is a goodbye you'll never hear, but it's everything to me. I stopped rehearsing conversations we'll never get to have. I stopped asking all the questions that don't matter in the past. You don't need to know I miss you, or how hard it's been to breathe. Some feelings are just meant to stay quiet inside of me. I don't blame you for leaving, I don't blame myself tonight. I'm just choosing to stop holding on to the fight. This is a goodbye you'll never hear. No drama, no regret, just me learning how to move on without one last test. You don't have to understand why I'm setting myself free. This is a goodbye you'll never hear, but it's closer enough for me. Maybe one day we'll cross paths and smile like it didn't hurt, like we were just two chapters in a story that kept turning. If that day ever comes, I won't ask where you've been. I'll just be grateful we survived what we couldn't fix in the end. This is a goodbye you'll never hear, but I finally said it loud. Not to you, but to the part of me that kept you around. I loved you in the best way I knew. Now I let you be. This is a goodbye you'll never hear, and that's enough for me. I close the note, I turn the page. Some goodbyes don't need a stage. I woke up to sunlight on the floor. Didn't feel heavy like before. Your name didn't hit me like a wave, it just passed. I made some coffee, let it cool. Watched the city start to move. For the first time in a while, I didn't rush the past. I'm not healed, but I'm breathing, and that feels like progress now. Tomorrow doesn't hurt yet, and that's enough for me. I don't know what love will look like, but I know I'll be okay eventually. I'm not forgetting what we were, I'm just learning to accept that tomorrow doesn't hurt yet. I still avoid our favorite songs, still take the long way home, but I don't feel like I'm drowning, just learning how to swim. The mirror doesn't feel like blame, I finally say my own name, like I'm on what I lost, like I still exist. I don't need answers, I don't need your return, I just need the chance to unlearn the hurt. Tomorrow doesn't hurt yet, the future feels unsure, but pain doesn't own my mornings like it did before. I loved you in the only way I knew how back then. Tomorrow doesn't hurt yet, and I'm okay with that. Maybe someday I'll fall again, and it won't feel this hard. Maybe love won't feel like war or leaving scars. Until then I'll keep showing up for myself instead, learning that survival is a kind of strength. Tomorrow doesn't hurt yet, so I'll let today end. I'll carry what we were without wishing it back again. I don't need forever, I don't need a plan. Tomorrow doesn't hurt yet, and that's how healing begins. fades slow, the sky turns blue, tomorrow starts without you. I used to need a reason for every scar I wore. Used to ask the universe what it all was for. Now I let the questions sit like dust on empty shelves. I don't need the truth from you, I found it in myself. Some answers never come, and that's alright. I'm done fighting the silence every night. I'll be okay without the proof, without the why or when. I don't need to know if you ever loved me then. I gave you all I had to give. I stayed honest, I stayed true. I'll be okay without the proof. I still know what I done went through. I don't rewrite history to make us look okay. I let the good and broken parts both have their place. Loving you was real to me, even if it had to end. And I won't doubt my heart again, just because you did. Closure doesn't always knock, sometimes it's self-made. A quiet choice to walk away. I'll be okay without the proof, without your final say. I don't need your version now to live with mine today. If love was just a lesson, then I paid my dues. I'll be okay without the proof. I still believe I loved you. Maybe you'll never look back, maybe you already moved on, but I don't need your validation to know where I went wrong. I survived the nights alone, I survived the truth. That sometimes love is real, even when it's one-sided too. I'll be okay without the proof, without reopening the door. I don't need the ending no one's begged you for. I forgive myself for hoping, for waiting for the truth. I'll be okay without the proof, and that's the proof I needed to. Some things don't need answers to finally feel complete. I don't wake up thinking of you now, not the way I used to. Your name feels lighter somehow, like something outgrew. I still remember who I was when loving you felt new, but I don't live there anymore. I found something true. The past can't hold me hostage, I've learned to loosen its grip. I don't need to erase the love to finally let it slip. Still I go on with a softer heart. Still I go on even with the scars. Losing you didn't end my world, it just changed changed my view. Still I go on, learning how to be new. Valentine's came and went again, no ache inside my chest. I wish the world a little well and left it at that. I don't compare my life to yours or ask who's happier now. I just try to be present in the here and how. I don't need another chapter to prove I survived. I'm enough just standing here, still alive. Still I go on with my head held high. Still I go on, no reason why. Love didn't fail me, taught me truth. Still I go on, and I can love again too. Maybe someone's waiting somewhere down the line, someone who'll hear my silence and still stay by my side. Until that day comes, I won't rush or pretend. I'm proud of who I became in the end. Still I go on, not bitter, not afraid. Still I go on in my own way. The past is part of me, but it doesn't own me. Still I go on, and I finally feel free. The story doesn't end in loss, it ends in me.